Hi, I'm Jenny, and sometimes people are not what they seem to be, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. My story is about a person exactly like that. About a year ago, my family and I moved to another city, so of course, I had to adapt to a new school, and the hardest part was making new friends. I did get along with my classmates, but not to the point of actually being friends with them. It all changed during one of the classes where I was sitting next to Rachel. She stood out compared to other kids. She dressed differently, talked differently, and seemed way smarter than everybody else. I really wanted to approach her, but didn't know how. But fortunately, she did it herself. One day, she passed a note to me with a question. "What's your favorite band?" I answered, and then she wrote her favorite one. We kept exchanging letters, and it was a very cute way of getting to know each other, especially when you are bored in class. Long story short, I found out that we had a lot in common, and we immediately hit it off. In just a few weeks, we became best friends. Soon, everybody knew that Rachel and I are always together, at school, outside school, and if someone invited one of us to a party, they knew that both of us would come. It was magical. To be honest, I looked up to Rachel. She knew everything, from fashion to movies and art. I wanted to be a little bit more like her. What could have gone wrong? Well, soon, first red flags began to appear. I was saving money for months to buy these new awesome sneakers, and I was super happy when I finally could afford them. I put them on and proudly went to school. I couldn't wait to show them to Rachel. I expected her to be happy for me, but she said, "Oh, finally, I wouldn't be ashamed to be seen with you in public." Okay, that was weird and not what I expected. But okay, it was a joke. But then it happened again and again. She made snarky comments about my looks, about my taste in music, or me in general. Every time she made it look like a joke, but I still could see her sarcastic smile and how she rolled her eyes every time I said something she didn't like. If I got upset or tried to confront her, she always said, "It's just a joke. Stop overreacting." And what can you answer to that? It made me paranoid. Maybe I was too touchy about it, and I should take it as it was intended. As a joke? If we were in the company of other people, her comments would double down, and I still took it all without any objections. Then she started bailing on me regularly. For example, we had to meet in a mall to go to a concert, but she didn't show up, and then she said she had forgotten. It happened a few times, sometimes even during the same week. At first, I was upset, but then I realized that by this time, I had made a lot of new friends. So I started hanging out more with them and less with Rachel. I even met a guy whom I liked, and I thought that he liked me as well. And you know what? All of it made Rachel fully reveal her true self. She started sending me angry texts about how I betrayed her and wasn't a real friend, then begged forgiveness, saying that she is very lonely and can't live without me. I thought enough is enough, so I told her that I'm not okay with the way she treated me and that I didn't want to be friends with her anymore. She called me 20 times in a row, and I blocked her because at this point I knew that she didn't respect me. Funnily enough, the story didn't stop there. I started dating the boy I liked, and everything was good until I noticed that he was talking with Rachel at school. I assumed the worst and asked him what she had said to him. He told me that Rachel had said to him to stop dating me because I was a horrible person and I would betray him the same way I had betrayed her. I asked if he believed her, and thankfully, he laughed and said, "Of course not." I'm still a bit upset about Rachel being such a toxic person, but I'm proud that I noticed it soon enough and didn't let myself be manipulated. Do you have people like these in your life? Tell your story in the comments. Please also like this video to support my story. It is very important for me.